Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all today? No, this is a general timeless read, so take what resonates, story, what does not. Do not make it fit if this is not your story. So let's go ahead and delve into this read. And I'm going to start off with some astrology dice to get a feel for what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So it landed on the 10th house on the ground, but then we got the 6th, the 6th, the 9th house. Had to make sure for a minute. So yeah. So the 10th and the 9th house, what energy is that? Sagittarius and Capricorn. So I'm sensing some adventure, but also with structure or discipline, or maybe an increase in finances, or you have the finances to take an adventure. And then we have the sun. Ugh, I love it. So some Leo energy, and then Taurus as well. So this is kind of like what came out the other day. This may be a continuation. If you resonated with that reading, I feel like that's what this is. But something about stability, being happy, living a nicer life, or more eco-friendly or luxurious, or either way, like you're just going to be really happy with what you're about to stumble upon or get into, viewer. I feel like I said, a lot of clarity on what it is that you need to do, who it is that you need to associate with yourself with from here on out. But definitely feeling a surge of like vitality, like you feel excited for what's about to happen. So tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. This could be someone else's energy, but we're going to see. We're going to see what's going on here. Okay, so we have flexibility, observer. I seen the card clean it up. Oh, okay. You want to come out. So another card. Oh, and serendipity, deep knowing. Here and now, a change in the wind. So I'm gonna leave it right there. If I get the notion to get some more cards, I will. Okay, so I see what's going on here. I feel like whoever I'm picking up on today, like I said, I do feel like this is a continuation from the reading that I did the other day about like getting out of the matrix, and yeah, finding out someone close to you isn't who you think they are. It's that reading. But I feel like there could be like another energy coming up too. We're gonna see. What is this reading about, Spirit? We have higher power under that. Tell me what this is about, what this reading has to do with. I knew it, because I'm just feeling this energy that's like, so I feel like that this is about someone who feels left out in the cold. So even though we have this energy here about what you're doing, divine feminine and or masculine, whoever's watching today, I'm just going to say divine feminine, because y'all know that's what I do. I feel like that this person, this is somebody that, this is the divine masculine. For the majority of y'all, this is divine masculine. For some of y'all, this is someone you used to date, used to talk to. This could be a family member or someone you recently cut off. Either way, I don't feel like this is you. I mean, you could be feeling left out or just not fitting in, but I feel like you really don't give any fucks about that. You're like, I'm glad I don't fit in. I'm meant to be different, and I'm going to explore and do what I do best. So I don't feel like this is you, viewer. I feel like this is someone who you've recently cut off, or who you walked away from, or someone who knows about what you're about to do. Because I was just like, wait a minute. Something's like, this could be you, but I just feel like it's somebody else. So I feel like whoever's feeling orphaned, we just gonna say divine masculine. Y'all just take it, whoever it is, family member, job, co-worker, ex-best friend, ex-husband, wife. Divine Masculine is feeling, either they know what you're about to do, or they know you've walked away. They know you've cut it off. Even if you haven't spoken to this person, if they're not watching you energetically, they can feel you pull that energy back. So I feel like that they have energetically they feel you leaving, or they felt you've left. They feel left out in the cold, orphans, not. And I feel like still, okay, so now with this Taurus and the sun and the 9th and 10th house, I still feel like it's about stability. Like this person wants to provide for you, or maybe they could be focused on their finances, or they want to create some type of stability for you or protect you, or just give you a good life. They just see happiness with you. And then with the 9th and 10th house, they might need to travel to you, or they want to, or they think about going on vacation with you a lot. 3 5s for confirmation. And again, they want to be zaddy at the end of the day. That's who this person, they want to be that provider. But I'm getting that heavy, I'm hearing Scorpio. So maybe they got Scorpio placements. I mean, we do have a change in the wind. So they could be going through a massive transformation, as are you, Divine Feminine. But that's what I'm getting with this energy, is that this is someone who thinks about just taking care of you. They want to provide for you. They want to look like the man in the situation. And they want to be in that energy of Divine Masculine. I feel like that this person is still watching you, very much so. Of course, if they can't, then through dreams. We even have the moon and the star here. We got a fox looking up with an egg. He's sitting on top of an egg. Okay, let me just show you because it sounds real crazy. Got a fox sitting on top of the egg. So something is being rebirthed. Something's being born, or something just, maybe they've just recently had some type of spiritual awakening, and it's all due to you. Whether it's through a dream, whether it's through them watching you, whatever they doing, Divine Feminine, they know what you doing, or they close to it, or they can pick up on it. And I feel like that this is someone, because again, we got past and future. So definitely someone from your past. I feel like this person, they're in the middle. Like all they think about is the future with you. They may be trying to be in the present moment, but they keep thinking about the future with you. It says you are here. And again, here and now, in the middle. Right now, they know they don't have you. They want you. And they like you, and they want you. And yeah, this is all they think about, is this here and now. I feel like Spirit wants me to clarify these cards, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like this person's watching you, or they're picking up on your energy, your transformation, and it's forcing them to clean up their vibration as well, is what I'm getting. So it's like they don't have the choice, because you're this person's twin. So really, Spirit and the twin universe is just doing what you're supposed to do on the journey. If Divine Feminine heals, 9.9 times out of 10, Divine Masculine will heal. Of course, there's all that point. There's a little point that it might not happen, and Divine Masculine just be like, fuck it, I'm going to be hard-headed and I'm not going to do it. I feel like this is a hard-headed masculine, but regardless of the case, they're cleaning up their act. They're cleaning up their vibration. They're cleaning up what needs to be cleaned up. What needs to be cleansed, shall I say. And they're learning to be more adaptable, more flexible, because at the end of the day, they want serendipity. And since they're coming up in your reading, baby, obviously they want it with you. They see serendipity, happiness, abundance with you. They're not, nobody else is doing it for them. But this is what I'm getting. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Tell me more about the orphan card, Spirit. Tell me about the orphan card. Let's see. So I see Aquarius. What's this poking out? Taurus, Cancer, and then we got Mars. So Aries energy. Any other cards want to poke out? Like I said, Taurus, Aquarius, same thing. Okay, that's what we got so far. So they could have those placements. They could be prominent in one of y'all's charts. I feel like that this is someone who really is deep down a lover. And I feel like that they've had to, but of course they have a poker face. As soon as I say that, the poker face card comes out. Being strategic, good at communication, checks before taking action. So yeah, somebody who's very careful, who's very, again, they love wearing that poker face and not showing all of their cards and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to feelings, you know, good luck on trying to holding that shit in. It starts to eat at you the more you hold it in. Whether it's aggressive feelings, happy feelings, romantic, regardless of the case. Got to get that shit out. And I feel like that's where this person is. I feel like they resent not telling you that they love you with this Cancer energy, not being empathetic towards you, and not being loving. We literally got loving on the card. I feel like that, yeah, they miss that love. That they've been around a lot of cruel individuals and destructive people. And now that they can see it, or that they're noticing it, they're aware of it, it's just like none of these people love themselves. No wonder why I'm having a hard time trying to love myself. I'm surrounded by people who don't love themselves. And I'm empathetic. The energy is easy to pick up. I feel like that's what this masculine's really starting to pay attention to more now. Like, they know this stuff, but again, you always realize stuff. The more you have spiritual awakenings, the more you become aware of yourself and what you want. You start to see things on a different level. The same thing you saw last year, you see it on a whole different level this year. 3 months could be significant. But that's what I'm getting with this. And under here, we got moving away from old habits. Letting down your guard, commitment. This is someone who likes to wait for the right moment, which we talked about that in the Divine Feminine readings. That is not a good thing all the time, because yes, divine timing is at play, but if you wait for the right moment with everything you do, you may miss out on a grand or divine opportunity. And I feel like that's where this person is, someone who likes to be in control. I feel like they're learning how to let go of control, because you try to be in control too much, it never works, especially when you're coming from a place of lack or hurt or trauma. 3 2s for confirmation. You know, it's better to get your mind right, liberate your mind, so that you can control your life effectively rather than destructively. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 can be significant, but that's what I'm getting with the Orphan card. They're just not feeling love. They're just around a lot of aggression, aggressive, destructive people with tempers, who like arguments. They like to fight, got a lot of fears, guilt, resentment. They could be abusive in some type of way. They're not people who play fair. They're all in it for themselves. That's all they care about. And this person is just like, they're starting to judge people's character in a different way. So maybe these are things that they might have seen, and they try to think that they try to, you know, they might think that they can fix at some point, or they can work on it. And they're coming to that conclusion where, like, no, I'm tired of trying to fucking fix people. It's not getting me nowhere. Let me fix and work on myself. And get away from these people who are like this, because it's not doing anything for me. Tell me more. Anything else? Okay, so yeah, so it came out kind of cross-eyed, blinded to something that everyone else sees. Yeah, this is someone who definitely was a runner, unhealthy habits. They were overwhelmed, overstimulated, holding on to unnecessary feelings. I feel like that this is the energy that they're around, and they're just tired of it. People who are in debt. This person is getting out of this energy of removing these difficulties, starting fresh, being in control, like I just said, going toward creating healthy habits and eliminating what no longer serves them. They're on a new path, or this is the energy they're about to get into, or the opportunity is here for them to take it. Now, of course, we know free will is at stake, and everybody can be like, you know what, I'm going to wimp out and not do it. So hopefully this person is actually going to do it, because the energy's here, but we shall see if you hear from them. What's the here and now, Spirit? What's the here and now? Okay, so we got Scorpio energy, and this card, it was like this, but it, like, as I was switching the cards, it turned the other way. I think it probably got on camera. Y'all seen it. So yes, I feel like that this person is leaving rainy days. They're leaving, some of them could have been depressed, or they're needing to you to forgive them because they know they hurt you. Someone who, again, running away, not facing their problems, who would question their abilities. I feel like they're leaving that type of energy and that mindset. 1515 and 6 could be significant. Yeah, this is what I'm getting with this, is that they're leaving that type of energy. And I feel like that they're going to be confident. We have courageous, confidence, honest, passionate. Yeah, this person is intuitively picking up whatever you're doing, divine feminine. If they're not like watching you, or they don't know for sure, or they like, you ain't talked to them and there's no way that they know. They picking up on it intuitively. I feel like that this is someone who wants to be loyal to you because they're still curious about what a relationship would be with you. And then with the Scorpio energy, you know what they thinking. But that's what I'm getting with this. This person wants to be, they want to be friends. They don't want to see you leave and basically you never talk to them again. 3 ones for confirmation, or they just never see you again. At the end of the day, they want to feel adored by you. They want to adore you. They feel secure, safe with you, you know. They want to be there when y'all both accomplish things. They want you to be by their side. This is somebody who wants to be faithful. So if there's something that y'all dealt with in the past, I feel like this person wants to come and right their wrongs. They're in the middle of like I said, leaving that old reality that doesn't resonate with them behind and stepping into this energy. So, you know, it ain't gonna happen overnight. Let this energy overtake them. Just like it has to do with you. You feel me? Or how it did with you. What's the Observer card, Spirit? What is the Observer card? I was not expecting this, baby. But I feel like it started off with your energy, Divine Feminine, because this is the things that you're doing. And it's, again, energetically pushing this Divine Masculine to fix whatever they have going on within so that they can be with you and be happy. 3 ones for confirmation. Excuse me, we have toilets, new direction, cleansing energy. So like I said earlier, this masculine is learning to cleanse their energy. Now, they might not be getting the sage every single day. Some of them may be, or getting some Copow finally. Because I told you that sage don't always do it. But either way, I feel like even if they're not doing that, they're at least getting rid of people. They're getting rid of the people. They're walking away from people, releasing negative energy. They're realizing they need much needed privacy. They need to be alone. They want to feel light. They want to be in a new direction. They want to sort out the issues. So they're observing whatever it is they need to observe, pay attention to so they can do this. Anything else with the observer spirit? Anything else? Cleansing the energy. God, that's a lot. Yeah, so, okay, it's a lot, but it works for what I asked for. So, yeah, they realized they were getting too involved with other people's energies, what they got going on in their life. I feel like they nosy, they watch you, because we literally got it on here, but they're worrying about that future. You know, they're tired of worrying about that future, tired of just being nosy. They unfulfilled in their life choices. They feel disconnected. They're around people who fear the unknown, which is why they could have been fearing the unknown. And I feel like that they're starting to see all of this shit. Transition from child into an adult. So if they were childish in the past, or their inner child was just not healed, they're healing this part of themselves. I feel like they could definitely have been in their pride, which is why they ain't said nothing now. Because maybe they said, oh, I'm not coming back, or no, I'm good, or, you know, whatever they said. And so, you know, some of them, they still in their pride. They still trying to protect it. And they trying to get out of that. Even if they not trying to, they want to. They want to get out of it because, again, being in your energy is what they want. That's their end goal. At the end of the day, they want to feel secure, protected. They want you to protect them spiritually. They want to protect you physically, and vice versa when need be. You know, they want to be successful with this at the end of the day. And you're their center of attention. You know, this is real hard to get you out the psyche, out the brain. So I feel like this person they want to feel included. They want to feel part of a team. And they don't feel that way with these other people. They want to be in good company. They want to meet up with you. You're their best friend. And at the end of the day, this is how they see you. And they just see opportunity with you. They like your pleasant energy. And I feel like they want a calming lifestyle. You calm them. You're this person's calm. I mean, of course, you should be able to calm yourself, which I feel like they're learning how to do. But at the end of the day, just being around you. 3 2s for confirmation. And then we got adaptable. So I said that earlier, this person is learning to be adaptable and flexible. They want to move on and forgive and, yeah, be straightforward. So I feel like resourceful too. This person is looking or doing whatever it takes to like get in this energy. They might actually be looking up different things or affirmations or scripting or things that they would have never done a month ago. This person could be doing it now because they really want to get out of this negative energy. That's what I feel. I really do feel like this person really wants to clean it up. Speaking of clean it up, clarify. Clean up what? Again, they want to feel loved at the end of the day. They want to feel loved and a part of something. They tired of feeling like an outcast around people that they were just never meant to fit in with in the first place. You feel me? 21, 21. Oh, and 21. Interesting. So 333 could be significant, or 21 3 times could be significant. Yeah, that's very interesting. We also have 18, 19. Let's see. 49, 12. So another 3, 2, 2, 2, 5. Yeah. Okay. 5, 5, 5 could be significant too. Just throw that out there. We have Virgo. So, like I was saying, this person, like I said, they want to be a part of something and they feel like they can be themselves with you, which, you know how hard it is trying to find your soul tribe. It's not an easy task. 3 2s for confirmation, babe. It's not an easy task because everyone is wearing masks. Everyone's lying. Everyone's putting on. Everyone has unhealed trauma and this, that, and the third. 3 2s and 4 2s. And you have to eventually end up saying no as soon as you meet them. That's where you're getting to. You're at that point where like, nah, it's not going to work because I already see things that's, you're going to get on my motherfucking nerves. And I don't want to, I would rather just avoid any unnecessary drama or me having to tell you about yourself when I can just say no in the beginning. And I feel like that's where this person is learning to get to. Like they're learning that that's what they're going to have to do. Because if they keep entertaining it, then they tell the universe this is what they want. 7, 7 could be significant. 22 and 55. So I feel like that now this person is like thinking like a Virgo. And they're being very like, they're focused. They're very focused. They're getting great advice. They're listening to some type of great advice. Or maybe they're giving it. I don't know. They could be giving it. But they're listening to some type of great advice. At the end of the day, this person, they just want to be honest. They do. They want to be honest. I feel like they're thinking like a Virgo, like they're trying to figure out the best way how to like, they're like trying to pre-plan and be analytical like a Virgo does. And, yeah. And they just need to like, just go for it. I feel like Spirit is telling them, just go for it. Stop overthinking it and just go for it. I feel like this person is learning to listen more. Step up, be a leader, not a follower. So I love it because, yeah, this person could have been a follower or just been in that hive mind. You know how it is when you sleep in the matrix. You in the hive mind until you wake up and be like, oh, I really need to think about myself and love myself and heal myself and be by myself for a little bit so that I can be better and get out and get some sun in nature. All of that good stuff, clean up shit. I feel like that's what this person's doing. It's been a long progress, but this is something that they're doing. They're learning to be more authentic, to be the natural born leader they're meant to be. 6 6 could be significant. Ooh, it's the Lovers. So Gemini energy. They're gaining more knowledge. So they're learning how to clean up that vibration, which is great because, we got growth, taking chances, new beginnings, closure, committed. So I feel like this person's very committed to doing this, which is it really is a change in the wind, because who expected this, you know? We have taken chances, nice surprises, a crazy idea working out, good fortune with patience, not giving up. So that's where this person is. And then we got the moon, end of cycle. So this divine masculine is ending the cycle as well as you are divine feminine. This person is literally mirroring your energy. Now, they may be either on the same level as you or level behind or whatever. And not by level, I mean lessons, whatever lessons they got to learn. It could be the same thing, but a completely different reality or version of what they're going through and what they're learning. Either way, I feel like this person is not giving up. And they feel like that, you know, maybe if I do this, this actually can work out. I feel like that's where they're at. Like, maybe this will actually work out if I just put forth the effort, if I just clean up my vibration. I can still have an opportunity to be with divine feminine. Tell me more about flexible. Okay, we got Aquarius and smoke. So I feel like where this person was once like unfocused or maybe living outside their means or having a lot of anxiety or fears about goals, dreams, or just had a lot of bad juju attached to them or around them with other people. I feel like this person is learning to let go of that mindset, that energy, that mask. 3 3s for confirmation. I mean, 3 2s and 3 3s. They're learning not to be so judgmental and judge a book by its cover. They're being more kind, more wanting to give back, being more compassionate, more open-minded, more, you know, thinking outside the box, being more spontaneous and independent. This person's really turning into being more of an independent thinker. So, again, because if you stay in those other energies of following everybody, being very judgmental, judging things before you even get an opportunity to know what it is because of your experience, then you miss out on a whole bunch of shit. Or you say no or yes to things that you probably should have said the opposite to. So, yeah, it's like this person is letting go of those energies and these mindsets. Like they're really focused on being more flexible, being more, you know, prepared for the unknown with Aquarius energy, because you never know what to expect with Uranus and Aquarius energy. It's unknown. It's sudden change. So this is a sudden change with this person letting go of these things. Because, you know, at a point, when you get to a certain point, you just be like, fuck it. I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm tired. Something's got to give. And that's how you know you tired. And then you send out that 100% dissatisfaction vibration to the universe. And the universe is like, oh, you're tired. Okay, well, let me see something new. Let's see how you do with this. Let's see if you're going to say no to what you said you was tired of. Let's see if you're going to fall for it again. Let's see if you're really ready to move on to something better. Anything else with flexible? Anything else, Spirit? Got Pisces energy. Interesting. And the North and South nodes are in Pisces. North node in Pisces, South in Virgo. So I feel like if this person had like negative, moody attitudes and tendencies, and they didn't get over things easily, they were escapists, a little lazy, unmotivated, pessimistic, not willing to be vulnerable. What they doing with that energy? I feel like they're learning to get rid of that shit. Let's see. Oh, we got more. We got Earth energy. Possessive, stubborn, inflexible, fearful, overlooking the feelings of others, greedy, materialistic, hoarder, gluttonous, fanatic. What about this energy, Spirit? What about this energy? Okay, so those could have been some characteristics on what they needed to learn to be flexible with or let go. And I feel like that this person, because if we would have had some more negative cards, I would have been like, maybe this person's struggling with this. But I feel like this person there's a desire to find solutions. Yeah. They're goal-oriented. It's a desire to find solutions, to be useful, to, you know, spiritual nourishment, safe and controlled environment to express oneself. Good conversations and company. Compassion, therapeutic, healing powers, open to heart, romantic feelings, cleansing energy, spiritual. So, like I said, I just wanted to make sure to, clarify to these cards. I feel like this person's found an opportunity to clear this energy out, to really pay attention to what they're doing, to being focused and being aware of what it is that they're putting themselves through so that they can fix these issues. So I like this energy because it's showing me that this person is really willing to eventually put their pride aside and be like, you know what? I do need to really work on myself. What's the serendipity card, Spirit? What's the serendipity? Let's see. Okay, so learning how to... The fact that you two can respect each other's different perspectives. They like that because it's really hard to do that with other people. We have chopped wood at the bottom. I'll come back to that, matter of fact. But yeah, I feel like that they like that. Because maybe they clash a lot with other people. And they always feel like other people don't respect their perspective. But I feel like the fact that you understand this person on a different level. And they're realizing like, I can't get this type of understanding with a lot of people, with most people. Oh, look at that. We got being authentic, new and loving relationships. Self-expression, love, open to collaboration, creativity, nourishment, positive outcomes, positive power over yourself and others, tremendous influence helping others. So people, secret admirer, long-term loving relationship, beautiful offerings, openness to love. Time with friends and family, spiritually, healing and discipline, reflect, rest and relaxation, passion and personal connections. Need I say more, people? Like, this is where this person is looking to be at. And of course, they feel this with none other than you, viewer. Any other? We got the Phoenix, we got Capricorn, Gemini, Aries energy. What was that? All right, I think that is it as far as the energies and signs that are showing up. But yes, that is what I'm getting with this. This person, they just, they want this relationship. So anything else the viewer needs to know? And then with the chopped wood here, I feel like that this is somebody that know they need to hurry the fuck up. What is this? Mercury, so Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, this is somebody in Gemini again. This is somebody that know they need to like kind of skedaddle with whatever it is that they're going to do. Their gut instincts telling them to do this. Their intuition keeps telling them like, hey. So, whether they do it or not, people can't make them do it, but their intuition is telling them. So, let's see. This person, they're still going to have a little poker face, but they're, I feel like they trying to be strategic. I already read off the coffee card, which was healing and discipline. So spiritual link, passion and personal connection. So yeah, this person is telling, their intuition telling them like, yo, you're going to need to say something. You feel a spiritual connection, bond with this woman, with this divine feminine. You need to just go ahead, say what you got to say. Do the healing, get disciplined, reflect. You can have all that pride all you like, but at the end of the day, are you going to be happy? No. Got a new transitional phase, letting go, birth of life, reflection, divine feminine. So this is definitely your energy. You've been patient. You're learning to connect with others in a significant way, physical renewal and forgiveness. I feel like Spirit wants you to just be optimistic. You're in this peaceful phase, you have a bright, content attitude. You're happy. You're protected from enemies, staying away from trouble. Just continue to focus on you, viewer. But this person's instinct is telling them that they should come and say something instead of not saying anything. But again, 3 3s for confirmation. Who knows what this person gonna do? Like I said, divine feminine, you have given this to a higher power. So you're just like, If you come forward, cool. If you don't, cool. Either way, you know, I love you, wish you the best, but I'm going to be okay whether you come forward or not. So, now would you like this person to come forward? Yeah, it would be great to have a conversation with them. But at the same time, you ain't gonna sweat it if it don't happen. You're not gonna sweat it if it doesn't happen. Let me see what we got here. Hey y'all, so I forgot about the change in the wind card, and Spirit told me to clarify it. So what's this change in the wind card, Spirit? What is this change in the wind card? Of course, we get a card with a heart on here. I feel like that this person, whatever or whomever they're around, is not measuring up to their standards, and because you've risen your standards, now this person is mirroring you, raising their standards. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Maybe they've been getting a lot of shortcomings, or just, again, not belonging. They're tired of comparing themselves to others when, you know, they can just be with you and live whatever they're comparing themselves to. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting is with this person. People could be acting cold around this person too. I feel like they're switching to more childlike wonder. They're wanting to be around people who are fun to be around. They're fun to be around when they're not in this lack, negative, depression, anxiety, anxious type energy, whatever it is they're going through. And yeah, they just want to feel joyful at all times. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else with that card? With a change in the wind? Oh, okay. Transition. So we got transition at the bottom. Reliable relationship, unity, successful plans, flexible and multi-talented, strength, glue. I feel like glue. This person wants to be like stuck to you. They want to be by your side at all times. They want the easy life with their person. They just want to feel like on a vacation at all times. And they feel like that when they with you, viewer. Feeling safe, tranquility. We got tranquility again, going with the flow, celebrations, achievements, nurturing, protective, protecting themselves while being flexible. So you know how we had the flexible card, and then you hear all this protection we got going on. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person is changing into the divine masculine that you have always wanted, is what I'm getting. They just want a peace of mind. They want to be one with source. They want to feel rejuvenated. They want to be carefree, be in peace, and heal. So a lot of the things that you have been wanting this masculine to do is like they're starting to be like, if I do this, I can get divine feminine. It's like it's clicking for them. You feel me? Or will click. Now, like I said, everybody got free will. This is the opportunity for this masculine to do this. This could be future energy. This could be presence. Either way, focus on you, divine feminine. It's just the energy just showing up because you're so focused on you. You see how it's changing? The more that you focus on yourself, it's like the less you worry about this divine masculine, what they got going on, the more they focus in on you and what they need to do to heal themselves to get to where they feel like you would be like, okay, I can rock with you, divine masculine. Let's do this. You feel me? The more they heal themselves. Now, whether they're doing it or not in the time frame you would like, that's up to them and the creator. But what I get, the majority of this is just focus on you. And we'll see what energy comes up in the future readings. So, yes. Okay, I feel like that they think you are a dime piece. Anytime I pull the dime, that's what always comes out with that. 10 could be significant. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. We have the K. So K could be significant. We have Q. What is this? M. Another K. J. Z or Z. 2 Z's. This person has realized that they've been sleeping on you. D. I want to get some more, like, letters. So, let me get some letters. Let's see what we got. We got C. We got another Q. We got G, V, A, R. Okay, maybe that's a W. But we got M now. So, there we go. We got 2 A's. T, E, Z. So, yeah, like I said, this person is sleeping on you with the 3 Z's and stuff. Another L. We got O. We got C. What is this? We have I, V, J, and G. So that's all we got for the initials. Let's see. What do we have here? Now for the charms, we have, oh, cute little bunny. We have a dolphin. We have a bicycle. What is this? Is this like a wing or something? I guess it's a wing. I ain't never seen that one before. We got a dragonfly, a key with a heart, a big butterfly, a cat, and a seahorse. So with this energy, I definitely feel like that this divine masculine is this big butterfly. It is the big masculine butterfly. They are going through this transformation of self-love. They're learning to unlock this heart chakra. And they're really, with the psychic energy, with the dolphin is coming through. And then again, wanting to just be this protector, this provider, like this, you know how the seahorse do. The male seahorse. They protect and provide. They protect the babies. They hold the babies. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it's giving me. This person just wants to really step into that energy. Like I said, I think this is a wing. So they're learning, they're getting a sense of freedom, but it's only one wing. I mean, we got a dragonfly and a butterfly here, but I feel like they're still on this journey with the one wing. The cats, I still think about that cat. But I feel like more so what I get more off of this is them still just being very curious about what you're doing. I feel like this is you. It's like this little cute bunny figure that has like a little tennis bracket. So as you're just doing your thing, living your life, delving into your happiness, what makes you happy, your hobbies, travel, whatever you're doing, divine feminine, this person's kind of like watching you, or just wondering, or just like, what's she up to? That's what I'm hearing. Like, what is she doing? What is she up to? You know, what is divine feminine doing? Who in divine feminine face? You feel me? And then with the bicycle, I'm just hearing like travel. So maybe this person wants to travel to you or go on a vacation with you. Maybe they do drive-bys. You feel me? But yeah, that's what I get with that energy. I'm not getting anything else. So let me know with some gold emojis if this video resonated with you, and let me know with the like, share, subscribe, or comment, and I will see you in the next reading. That's all I got for y'all. Peace, love, and light.